genetic dynasty has reigned for almost 4 centuries.
The genetic dynasty, clones of Cleon the First, decanted at different ages.
And it's run by 3 clones of a dude named Cleon at 3 different ages, nicknamed Dawn, Day, and Dusk. And they just keep rotating out these 3 generations, so nothing ever really changes. You think people stay in the Supreme Court too long? Imagine dealing with Brett Kavanaugh at 20, 40, and 60 years old for like infinity. A scientist named Harry Seldon predicts that this stagnation will lead to the eventual fall of the Galactic Empire with a science that he created called Psychohistory, and this little thing called the prime radiant that projects the Psychohistory equation that predicts the future by applying mathematical statistics to past events in history and human psychology. Confused yet? Yeah, it's confusing. This is a pretty heady series. It's a lot more contemplative than your typical sci-fi space property. And Harry has no plan to prevent this from happening, but he claims that creating a foundation,
hey, that's the name of the show,
in the outer reaches of the galaxy may help prevent the fall of the Galactic Empire from lasting forever. It'll only last a few centuries or so. Not so bad, just generations of darkness and despair. It's alright.
That ain't no problem. Huh? That ain't no problem.
And that's if everything goes right, which, spoiler alert, it does not. The most awe-inspiring thing about the show is arguably the scale. If we're talking about places, number of characters, or just friggin' lengths of time, the scale is enormous. Planets get ripped in half, story arcs last hundreds of years, and the sheer gravity and importance of everything going right feels that much more devastating when they don't. At the same time, though, the show doesn't forget to have small personal moments. Some of the best moments in the entire series come from just 2 people in a room talking. And usually, if the scene is incredible, it's because those 2 people are Laura Byrne or Lyra Byrne. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong.
Will you pronounce your last name, which none of us can do properly?
Byrne. It's quite simple, just like spit it out, Byrne.
And the amazing Lee Pace. By the way, I've been a big fan of this guy forever. Pushing Daisies, Halt and Catch Fire, Miss Pettigrew Lives for a Day. He's had a lot of great performances, but this really is the role of a lifetime, and he is the clear MVP of the series. And while Lee Pace's character represents, in a way, the largeness of the show, 2 other characters represent the importance of choice and the strength of individuals. As helpless as we may feel at times because everything just feels doomed and we're just too small or insignificant to stop it. Why vote? Why march? Why recycle? Why do any of these things if our fate seems inevitable?